Hey, what's up, guys? This is Kimmerman from Kimmerman Gunpla Studio. And today, got here Yiming model kit, the 1/100 scale master grade 2.0 of the Gundam Alex new type, or the RX-78 new type 1. So this is a very affordable model kit, and if you ever got the Bandai Gundam Alex before, you got a great loss because of the price. So Bandai price is really expensive, especially in the Philippines. If you buy that Gundam Alex here, you can see a 5,000 pesos overpriced model kit, but this one I bought around 1,200, so it's very cheap. So there we go, we got this Alex here. Nice plastic, nice quality, everything is done well. No fitting issues, no sanding, no other problem with the joint. So we go with the articulation of this kit. This is the basic version, so without the Chobum armor attached. So the head can spin 360 degrees without hesitation, without problem. And for the elbows and the arms here, it can rotate 360 degrees without aggression. And there for the armor parts, the shoulder armor parts, we got here this moving shoulder armor parts here, can rotate as well with your what they call this, the arms, and it can raise up to this far, and the elbows can bend up to this far. The forearm can also rotate. Very nice to have this kind of 180 degrees bend. And for the hands, I changed the hands to Dalendical hands because I don't like the stock hands. I much like the articulated fingers like that. So there we go, more master grade feels compared with the stock hands, which is very crappy and tends to lose those small pieces. Okay, so there we go. And here on the forearm, we can use the Gatling guns, but it's very loose here, so I might put some glue here. And I don't know if in the Bandai version you will experience the same problem as well. Okay, so there, the hatch will open like that. Okay, so the hatch is a bit stuck like that. Okay, there you go. Then it will expose the Gatling gun. This silver Gatling guns there. Okay, so there, can close it like that. And the waist torso is really blocked. This is a blockade torso. Okay, and there you can see something fell, and that's the side skirt. So the side skirt here is on the hinge. Let's go with the tab here. Okay, so there is going to hinge. Front skirt ball joint, very nice, very wide opening there. For the back skirt, it moves simultaneously, but this keeps me annoyed. The side skirt keeps on falling. I really don't like this part here. Whenever you move the waist, just be careful with the side skirt, keeps on falling. So Chinese Chinese vloggers who reviewed it didn't state that thing because they cannot speak any English. Okay, so there we go. Can raise up to this far, can kick up to this far, and there it can kick back up to that far. And for the split is really awful. Yeah, it's a bit awful because it cannot raise up due to this side skirt. Okay, and thighs can rotate, and then this one can rotate or bend. The knees can bend. Double jointed until you hear that crack. It means you damaged the joints. Fuck. And then this one, okay. the whenever you push this or bend this piece here will also go inward like that. Okay, and the feet, some ball joints, a bit loose actually, but maybe I will put some cement or joint tightener pen. And for the feet can do some plantar flex and plantar extend like that. Okay, so that's it for the armaments. We got here the generic arms or weapon for the RX project, the usual RX projects of the UC Century. So we got here the generic rocket launcher, which is very crappy. See, very loose, and I don't like this. This front part here. It has a block supposed to be this hollow, but now this block, maybe you want to drill this to expose the innards of this thing to make it more realistic. Imagine if you buy this in Bandai with the price of 5,000 pesos overpriced, then you get this kind of bazooka, very cheap looking bazooka. It looks garbage, so it's a great loss for you. Then we got here the shield. So the shield here is really generic, very, very thin, and the only thing I like here is it can open. The hatch can open to expose the arm where there's the Gatling gun, and then even though it has shield, it can still shoot bullets straight to your ass. And we got this very generic piece of gun here. It's only a two-piece clamped together, then put some magazine there, and this barrel here. That's it. Very, very, disappointing if you get this in 5,000 pesos. But good thing I got this in 1,200 only. So kudos, Chinese model gears. All hail Xi Jinping. Okay, so there we go. Let's compare it with the other kits that I have. I got here the Bandai ground type Gundam, so they're all the same height. Compare it with the RX-78.5, the Gundam 5, so they're the same height. Okay, so even the RX-78, they're of the same height. And let's compare it with the other protagonist kits here. Got the GP01 Sephirantes, so they're the same height. Compare it with Gundam Extra. So Gundam Extra here, they're all the same height. And with this Gundam Mastery Outframe, very lame Gundam. Okay, I call it lame because it looks useless. Okay, so there we go. We got the same height for all this protagonist kits. And then there we go, we got the Chobum frame attached, so everything is nice and tight. But the only problem here is the connection for the forearm Chobum frames. This is very loose, and I think there's a mold defect on these parts because it cannot fit well with its partners here. So that's the problem here. And aside from that, the Chobum frame for the back, this butt flap, and for the legs, they all fit well. Also here on the front skirts and the torso, it fits well. The only problem is this one. See, very loose. I cannot push it through because I might break those support beams there. Unlike here on the right part, it fits through and fits well. Okay, now it's getting heavier, a bit heavier. And there we go, finally the Chobum armor attached, and nothing will stop this bullshit here in front of us. And there, once the Chobum armor is attached, you'll see a great difference in terms of mobility or the articulation because of those thick armor that is attached on this guy here. And actually this became back heavy as well, since I did some modification on this kit. I made a connector pieces for the cannon and the shield, since if you apply the Chobum armor you cannot use the shield anymore. But what I did is I applied some peg there and drill hole on the shield here to make a connector port and point to the back. And also here in the back skirt, this Chobum back skirt here, I drill a square hole here. You can see that, and it will fit here on the peg for the bazooka, since this peg is really attached on the back skirt. So there, if we remove this thing here, you can see the connector piece there. This is for the back skirt actually, but since if you apply the Chobum back skirt here, I cannot utilize the connection. So what I did is just drill a hole on the Chobum part, okay, and so I can attach those pieces there, okay. So there, very resourceful. Chinese modelers and vloggers didn't state that you can use this kind of skills to utilize all the weapons for the skin, okay. And for the hands here, actually it's very hard to make him hold the gun, especially if the Chobum is attached. So I drilled the hole there in the handle just to make the hand hold this gun here. And for the articulation is nice, still nice. You can still make him rotate all those arms, fold those joints like that, so 360 degrees and 180 degrees, and even raise the shoulder, but with the limited fashion because of this big chunky Chobum armor there. And there we got hinges there which can open like that, so it will expose some vents. So there, it will expose the vents. Here as well, you can open this and expose those vents on the feet. We can also open this vents here, okay. But yeah, it's a bit hard to open, but once you do, it will pop off. So I don't have my knife with me here, so anyway, we can just open that like that. And on the back skirt here, the Chobum back skirt, there are extra thrusters attached there on the back, 3 thruster on each side, so making it 6. And here on the part here can somehow open like that, as you can see. You can open like that, and you can raise that part there to see Christina McKenzie sitting there and doing some fingering like that, okay. And there you go. This Chobum thing here is really nice. Made the kit heavy, but the appearance made it more angst. It hampers the articulation, but for me, it's all good because I don't pose kits in action poses, and this will just be perfect in my shelf. That it just stand like this. So, but detail, the Chobum armor covers all the detail of the kit. That's the problem, the downside of that. For the head, actually, I like the head. Honestly, in the show, in the anime, the head doesn't have any facial armor. So this one is, I think, a feature in the Gundam SD kits, that the Chobum armor in the face is also available. But good thing Bandai and Changlong utilizes this facial armor, which made the kit very very cool. So it really looks like a knight in heavy armor. Okay, so there we go. Actually, this kit is very cheap, very recommended if you're having a tight budget, and very economical. But I just did so many upgrades and edits on the joints, especially in the joints in the knees, the feet, the elbow, because once you attach the Chobum armor here, everything will get loose. I just don't know why. So there, I just modified it yet before I applied those armor. So be wary that you need to tighten those ankles, those knees, and the elbows. That's the main problem in this kit if Chobum is attached. Okay, so that's it. Recommended kit, by the way. Thank you so much for watching this Cameraman from Cameraman Studio. Masalama, paalam sa inyo lahat. Auf Wiedersehen, sayonara, goodbye.